I am waiting for the YWCA to open in Springfield so I can get the notes for my supervised visit. Next court appearance is March 17th. A bunch of motions that I filed. I'm not sure what's on the docket for that day. We have like three dates coming up, and one of them's pre-trial. I got a Zoom conference call with the mother and the lawyer. I've seen my son a total of 2 hours this year. If I followed the court orders, I think I would have seen my son 4 hours this year instead of 2 before our next court appearance. But yep, I'm up here waiting for my notes because the note that the YWCA person wrote to the court was favorable in terms of the visit, but extremely unfavorable for mine and his dialogue post-visit after my son was not in the room. And that just has to do with me being a logical human being and not appreciating being treated like a criminal. Anyway, that's not the point of this video. Point of this video is, just kind of like, what the fuck? We know how corrupt it is. You know what the fusion centers are for. All the fusion centers need to be turned over to the public immediately. Fucking immediately. All of law enforcement needs to be placed under the microscope, investigated, and picked apart, prosecuted to the nth degree. And that goes for everybody in law enforcement. That goes for everyone in the government. I mean, every company, I don't know, like every major corporation that trades on the stock market. It's disgraceful what's happening right now. It's scary to see everybody go along like it's normal. Like, it was scary in COVID. Like, okay, everybody's going to take this experimental drug and put it in their bodies, and, that's pretty fucking scary, right? But now everybody knows that the people who collect your taxes are a bunch of treasonous pedophiles, and nobody seems concerned about it, or at least not concerned enough to have a conversation about it, right? And shout out to the people like Kim Iverson who are, right? I mean, Whitney Webb did a great job of groundbreaking and connecting all of the financial connections. I haven't read her book, but I listened to what she has to say, and she's got it pieced together pretty good. Non-Vaxxer 420 crushes it on the technology side. Him and Sabrina Wallace, right? They have different approaches, and the important thing is information sharing so that we can put the patterns together and piece it all together. See it for what it is. I think Candace Owens is doing a good job, right? She's calling out a satanic pedophile group of people. But, listen, if the people that you're listening to are not talking about the treasonous child traffickers and the bio-digital convergence of what they've been doing with technology for over 20 years, then the people you're listening to don't know shit, and they're probably paid to talk about whatever they're talking about. It's just that simple. We want to think Ian Carroll's not a Fed, right? I don't know. Redacted News, I think, does an all right job, but I don't know. I think everyone's a Fed. I don't trust anyone. But again, the markers for me are if they're talking about a wealthy group network of individuals who are working very much together with all the tools and technology and governments to traffic humans. If they're talking about that and exposing people by names and connections, I'd say you're on a good path there. And if they're talking about the nanotechnology, DARPA N3, no-touch remote neurosurgery, and everything else that they're doing with technology, then you're probably on the right track there too. If they're not talking about either of those two topics, they're paid, they're full of shit, and I don't know what else to tell you.